Hi guys, Terry here, and I am here today to talk to you about some common misconceptions or myths you might have heard about Beachbody, or to address some questions you might have about Beachbody. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is the one that I hear the most often, and that is, isn't Beachbody a pyramid scheme? Or sometimes I'll tell people I'm a Beachbody coach, and they'll say, "Oh, what's that?" And I explain a little bit. They're like, "That's a pyramid scheme." So when I became a Beachbody coach, honestly, I didn't know what a pyramid scheme was. I just knew it was some shady, slimy thing that I never wanted to be a part of, that like suckers get sucked into, and I am a total sucker and I get sucked into everything. So I was like, oh no, what have I done? So I Googled what a pyramid scheme was. I read a couple books about them, and no, Beachbody is definitely not a pyramid scheme. So you'll hear Beachbody referred to as multi-level marketing or network marketing. There's lots of different types of network marketing organizations that you've probably seen people posting stuff about on Facebook. And Beachbody is a network marketing organization. Our CEO, Carl Zeichler, recently called it multi-level sharing or multi-level helping instead of multi-level marketing, because it's not about selling or marketing or doing anything weird. It's just about sharing health and fitness tips with people. But yeah, Beachbody is not a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is set up very similarly to Beachbody, where there's like this structure where you have these upline people and you're all part of this like pyramid. And there's like the person at the top and then the people under them and then the level under that. And the people at the top are like super rich, and the people at the bottom like invest all this money but never get any money back because there's no real product at the end. There's literally nothing, like just the promise of something, but there's actually nothing. Or there's something that's like really not, the value of it is way less than what was promised to people. So somebody has used like almost every single Beachbody product at some point in my life, pretty much everything. I can promise there's the value's there in the products you're getting. So you're not going to be like in a pyramid scheme. So it's important to understand that it's not a pyramid scheme, because if you do choose to become a coach, people will ask you, isn't that a pyramid scheme? Or they'll like kind of say, I don't want to be in a pyramid scheme. It's not, I promise. And there's lots of good books I could recommend to help you understand that better if you want to get into it. So another common question about Beachbody coaching is, can I still be a coach if I already have a job? And absolutely. And can you be a coach if you don't already have a job? Absolutely. You set your own hours. You're your own boss. You make your own schedule. You are not reporting to anybody. You have an upline coach, like Jackie is my upline coach, and she is there for me if I ever need her, but she's not my boss. Like if I don't work on my business for a week or a month or whatever, a day, I don't have to apologize and be like, oh, sorry, I didn't work on my business yesterday, but I'm totally going to get to it today. You don't have to check in with anybody. Check in with yourself. You can create accountability groups with people if you ever want to have that kind of accountability and check-in. There's tons of people you can partner up with, set groups up with, make goals for yourself. Beachbody Corporate has like different challenges they set up for you, put you with a team to do that kind of thing. But you're your own boss. You set your own hours. So you don't, you can do it with a job. You can do it without a job. You can do it as your full-time job. You can do it while your kid's napping. You could do it before you go to work for the day. You could do it right before you go to bed at night, during lunch, whenever you want to do it. Do it when you're in the bathroom. I mean, whatever. Like you can literally work this business whatever hours you want. So that's the next objection or myth, is that you won't have time to work your business. And you have to make time to work your business if you want your business to be successful, but nobody is checking on your time. You don't have to punch a time card or put in a certain number of hours a week, a month, a year. It's up to you when you want to work your business. If you want to take a month or two off, you take a month or two off. If you want to go on spring break, you go on spring break. There's no set schedule. The next myth is one that makes me hesitate a little bit, or made me in the past hesitate a bit and think, can I really be a Beachbody coach? Because I'm nowhere near where I want to be physically. Like I have a long ways to go before I hit my goals. And so will anybody like trust me? And, will they want to take my advice on fitness when I'm not that fit? And you can be at any point on your journey and be a very successful Beachbody coach. Like I've got my bingo arms, like, yay, bingo, like I got the little chicken wing hanging off, and I'm working on it, and you know what, that's fine. Like that, you're real wherever you are. If you've gotten to your level of fitness that you're comfortable with and you're happy and you're just trying to maintain where you're at, that's fine too. There's people who will connect with that side of you. There's people who connect with everybody. There's people who are at all different points of their journey. They want somebody that's going through that journey with them. There's people who are, they want somebody that they can strive to be more like. So they want somebody who's already at that point. So there's someone for everyone. So wherever you are on your fitness journey is fine. You do not have to be a fitness model to be a Beachbody coach, but if you are, that's fine too. All types. There's just so many people in the world that need to be helped that we need to make sure that all types of people are helping them because everybody's going to connect with somebody different. So that brings me to my next point of there's already too many Beachbody coaches. Like that's another common misconception. I don't feel this way, but I know there's a lot of coaches who do feel this way, that there are already too many Beachbody coaches, so there's nobody left for me. And that's so not true because you have something unique to offer. You will connect with somebody in a way that I can't connect with somebody because of your story is different than my story. And so there's just not too many Beachbody coaches out there yet. I think it'll be a long time before there are, and I can't wait until there are because that means that there are so many people out there helping people, and we have an epidemic in this country where people are sick and people are dying because they don't know how to eat clean and they don't get up and move their bodies. And if there were ever a time where there were too many people helping people learn how to eat clean and exercise, wouldn't that be a great world to live in? Don't you want to be a part of that? That creating that momentum, that shift where it's the majority of people are like into fitness and into health and helping people get into that kind of thing? God, what a great world that would be. So we're not quite there yet, as you can imagine. So hopefully one day in our lifetimes that will happen, but not yet. So don't worry about there being too many coaches. Every time I talk about coaching, there is somebody who's either never heard of Beachbody altogether or never heard of Beachbody, like doesn't really realize it's like P90X or Insanity is part of Beachbody, or somebody who's like doing P90X or Insanity but hasn't even heard of coaching. So yeah, definitely I all the time get asked, what's Beachbody or what's coaching? So don't worry about that. So it's too expensive. So for me, when I first started coaching the first time around, I was like $80,000 in credit card debt, like up to my eyeballs in debt. And I'm not proud of that, but I am proud that I got out of that, even while I was paying my monthly coaching fee. So for me, I invested in coaching every month, and I started as a discount coach. I just wanted to get discounts on all the different Beachbody products. And, I couldn't really afford Shakeology, but I knew it was the right thing to do for my health. And when you're investing in your health, it's obviously always worth it because it'll pay off in the long run. Medical bills and all that jazz. But as far as paying the coaching fee, it's less than $20 a month. And, well, when you're $80,000 in debt, $20 a month is huge. It's also really worth it, as you start getting people on your team and you can, this is a job, you make money, you get paid to do this. So you'll make that back pretty quick. It's, it's not a huge investment and it's totally, totally worth it. And there are also discounts, or I think it's free if you're military. So there's that too, which is pretty sweet. But it's definitely, it's not super expensive. It's not like some network marketing companies where you like have to buy this like big upfront package. Like I forget what it was, Avon maybe. Like so I almost got psyched into Avon once, and it was like all you have to do is buy this like $120 worth of products, and then you're started. And I was like, what? I don't have $120. What are you talking about? So yeah, you don't have to like spend a bunch of money up front or anything. It's pretty sweet. And you're paying like a monthly basically maintenance fee for your website because they give you a website, or a bunch of different websites actually that they maintain, they host, and they have all the content up there, and it's so easy to set up. It's crazy. So yeah, not super expensive. Another big hang up is sales. So people are like, I don't want to do sales. I wouldn't be good at sales. I don't want to be a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. And I am not a salesperson either. When I first started working at the credit union, I used to answer phones in the call center just for incoming questions and things like that. And the lending team sat right by me, and they pulled me in the office one day, and they were like, Terry, I think you should really, come join our team. And I was like, oh, no, I could never do sales. I'm not a salesperson. Like, no. They're inbound calls. You don't have to call anybody to sell anything. They're calling you. And all you're doing is giving them the thing that they called for. And if, they're taking out a car loan, you offer them the warranty, and you offer them the, gap protection, and you offer them the debt cancellation protection. And if they take it, they take it. And I was like, no, I can't do sales. And that would have been an awesome salary increase for me, and it would have been an awesome promotion from the call center for me. But I'm not a salesperson. That is just not my strong suit. That is just not something I could ever do, not something I'm comfortable doing. And I'm still not comfortable doing it. I would never do that still to this day. I would never want to do a sales job. God, no, that's not fun. It just does not appeal to me at all. Beachbody is not sales. And I really strongly encourage you to watch or listen to the YouTube video I'm posting the link for with this post, because it talks all about, it's about sharing. It's not about selling. And if you're selling, you're doing it wrong. So that's what I want to say about sales. It's not a sales job. I can't do sales. I definitely can't. But if I try some lip gloss and I love it, I'm going to tell my friends about it. Or if my Benefit eyeliner, yes, they're real, is awesome mascara from Benefit, I'm going to tell people about it. That's not selling it. I'm not selling anything. I'm just telling people what I love. And this mascara works awesome for me, and maybe it'll work awesome for you. Want to try it? Go ahead. Get some. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Whenever I find something I like. These awesome Go Picnic snack boxes. I'm obsessed with these. I tell people about them every chance I get because they're so good. I'm not selling anything. I'm just telling people what I like and what works for me. When I travel, I like to get these because they're healthy, they're vegan, and they're at airports. And it's way better than eating a bag of Twizzlers or Swedish Fish like I do all the time. So, anyways, sharing, not selling. And the last thing that I want to address is that fear that you don't have anything to offer or you wouldn't be good at this. And I want to tell you that you do. You have something so unique and so special to offer. Everybody does. Even if you don't realize it, there's something about you that's different. Every single person has a different story, has a different way that they've gotten here to where they are today. And that story is going to resonate with someone. It's going to resonate with someone differently than my story is going to resonate with somebody. Everybody connects to people in different ways, and you will connect with people in different ways. You do every day. You have your group of friends. There's a reason they're your friends. It's because you connect with them in a different way than you connect with other people. And that's the same thing with coaching, is you're going to be able to help somebody that I couldn't help because my story just doesn't reach them. And wouldn't it be a shame if the world was missing out on you, if they didn't have you to help somebody who's potentially can only be helped by you, by your unique story, by your unique experiences? Whether it's through Beachbody coaching or not, you share yourself with the world. Get out there. There's something so amazing and so special and so wonderful about you, about who you are and how you got here today. Share that with the world. It's amazing and it's awesome and it's so great. And you could be so great at whatever it is that you choose to do. You just have to do it and share it and talk to people and help people. And you can change the world. I get cheesy sometimes, but I truly believe that. And I know it's true. I know in my heart it's true. That's just the way the world works, is everybody connects to people in different ways. Everybody's going to be reached in a different way by a different person. And it's all about finding those people that, connect with you and whose story resonates with you, and helping them live better, healthier, fitter lives. So I hope that helps clear up some things for you. If you have any other questions or have heard any other, things about Beachbody that you're like, is this true? Does it really work like that? Do you really get free trips to Mexico or cruises every year? Yes. So if you have questions or anything like that, just post them in the comments below. And I hope this helped clear up some of the questions you might have already had. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday.